enjoying this year because I reached a milestone over the summer. I turned 40, and thank you, I know. That's what my young hoes said. They're like, wow, Miss North, really? I'm like, yes, keep it. Don't talk with your mouth full. These little kids, they ain't got no etiquette. All right, like, just go get your dad. All right. But yeah, I'm 40, 22 in Black People years, so I'm still. But yeah, another thing I did for the first time this year was I camped for the first time. Yeah, thank you. I know, thank you. I appreciate the reaction. I was like, yeah, I'm happy for you, but yikes, are you okay? And I'm here. Yes, but I mean, I was in Seattle too, so it looked just like this room. I was the pepper in the salt shaker, and Jimi Hendrix's ghost was keeping me protected, so it was cool. But no, I really didn't camp all the way. It was more like just hanging outside in an RV, because my ancestors won't allow me to go too deep into the woods. Like, there's too many trees, girl. I'm like, you right, okay. Thanks, Harriet, but I love y'all. Y'all got Black friends. That's great. You get it. I'm like, girl. Where they at though? Just kidding. We're having fun. We're having fun. We gonna hang out with Jamal later. Have you ever met a white Jamal? That's something I'm looking for. Just in general, like just for like an experiment. All right. Anyways, I met a white Keisha. All right. So, and my name's Amber North. I got that resume name, so. I get phone calls from job interviews I didn't even take. They be like, yes, Amber North, you're hired. I'm like, thanks, NASA. Let me take my black ass to space and see if anybody fuck with us there. Nope. Turns out we're hated everywhere. I'm kidding. I'm glad y'all. We're just having fun. We're having fun. We're having fun. It's hot as a motherfucker up here, though. You know what? I feel like I'm out here. I'm up here feeling like Whitney Houston, coked out sweating, you know what I'm saying? Drowning in my own tub of sweat. All right, anyway. That's how I feel. Welcome back, bro. Shout out to your eyebrows, man. That's a nice outfit. Never mind. I was like, trying to shoot my shot. My bad. Okay. My bad, Heather. Good job. All right, so. I like seeing good-looking people together. It's great. I'm still single because, I mean, I'm too cool. No, y'all saw these titties? No, for real. I am ready to settle down because I keep attracting swingers, you know what I'm saying? I can't show up at the party, just be solo. I'm looking like a fool, like trying to show up, you know. I look like I'm playing space with 3 people, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking in the mirror like I got 3, maybe a 4 possible, and turns out no, they need me to get a partner, so let's partner up, anybody. We're in the space for it. Like, doesn't it look like a 70s porn? Like, I'm wearing 70s mom jeans. Like, why is the seam all the way up to my sternum? Anyways. Which is a good place for dudes to come. Listen. That wasn't mine. Because here's the thing. I didn't know that. I mean, a lot of people don't like condoms apparently. Like, raw dog is great, raw nigga is great, yeah. But I still use condoms because I listen to the 90s rappers, all right? And they told me, TLC told me specifically, yeah, they looking at me like I'm Mother Teresa. They're like, what? You still use condoms? I had a homegirl, she's been in a relationship for 8 years, so fair enough, I guess, but she was like, I haven't seen you use condoms forever. I'm like, that's really cool that your boyfriend is rat-a-tat-tatting your walls, so. But a bitch like me, though, I'm a big 3-6 Mafia fan. They said tear the club up, not shoot it up, so. I listen to my philosophers. Project Pat is a preacher for a reason. Okay, too black for you. Okay, my bad. Damn. Speaking of, though, my favorite Christmas time, my favorite Christmas carol is Slide on My Knob. And the tone of the carol is Slide on my knob, going on the country, you will be happy, lay on the bed and give me happy. He lost me, though, when he said, let's get the boys, let's run the train. You can't be doing that willy-nilly. And I have an issue with train because if a guy has sex with 2 women, it's a threesome. But if a a woman has sex with 2 dudes, it's a train. That's judgmental as fuck. And you miss at least 2 cabooses. What the hell? It's skiing at most, is all I'm saying. Get your sports right. I'm manifesting, literally. See, the dudes, I'm losing the dudes, and I was like, oh, she's having too much fun with her sexual freedom. Don't you know where you are? Too much, you gotta go to Illinois. Anyways, but I don't have that problem. See, because I do condoms. All right. Use condoms, smell like AutoZone in the house. 3 fucking days. Just come on my tits. That was full circle, sternum. All right. So, all right. I like how you were laughing at all my jokes. So we're hanging out later. I did have to, well, you know what? I will say this part of the season, cuffing season, it's a struggle for me. Because, well, first of all, it's gray sweat season. You know, guys are like, I was up here, I'm like, whatever. It's like, guys, y'all have spank banks, ladies, we have bean canteens, okay? Because we don't jizz, we jazz, all right? So, I love that part of the year, but cuff season is tough for me because I have zero discernment. That's where I end up fucking a lot of Drake fans, inadvertently. And next thing I know, they crying in my puss for 2 hours. I'm like, fuck, is that good? They're like, well, yes, but I'm also that sad. I'm like, cool. I should have known when he put Elliott Smith on as sexy music. All right, now I'm pandering. I'm like, I know your music. I've seen Arcade Fire twice, and Sufjan Stevens. All right, anyways. Now I'm just bragging at this point. But listen, so I'm also showing my age. Y'all didn't believe it. I'm like, then they're like, oh, she's saying a lot of pop culture references that my mom knows. But I did have to cool my jets at some point because I had a hierarchy, you know? Now, like up top of my main squeezes, in the middle of my Capri Suns, gone in one gulp. So they're talking those dates afterwards. What a waste. And then I had a top puberty board too. Like mama was cooking, baby. I was a walking layup line, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just an easy bucket to make. You know, you shoot your shot, you're in there. I was embarrassed. I had to do a self-imposed abstinence period. I didn't fuck for 15 months. I was delirious. No Eddie Murphy. But it felt like I was in a lot of leather. And that's how dry I was. Not the point. What I'm saying, ladies, the doctors were right in the 1800s. Hysteria is real, okay? We're real hysterical. I had to get a doctor-mandated visit just to get fingered. It was tough. Because we're like this thing, because it's been that long. I was keeping that twat tank tight. All right, my bad. Alliteration and twat tank tight. But I know, like I said, I do want to settle down. I'm not really into kids. I know people are wondering like, oh, you're 40. Did you ever have kids? No. I was dodging them meat bullets like I was Neo. Okay? Like, you missed me. You missed me. Little Weeble Wobble. And it's always funny too, like every year around May, I get a bunch of randos wishing me Happy Mother's Day. And I get it, big titties, you know. But I'm just breastfeeding my hoes at this point. I'm not, you know, I'm for the kids. I'm like, Wu-Tang for the kids, but ooh, all of them kids been digested is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, ain't no proof in that pudding, you know? Like, uh-oh, where'd it go? Ain't no sonograms for the esophagus, is what. That's my favorite phrase to say in the holidays. My parents, they like, you know what, we're just not gonna ask Amber about her personal life anymore. I'm like, well. We got basketball fans in here? Woo, okay. I should have known. I was going to ask football, but I knew the answer to that. I am glad that Ole Miss is, I'm just glad they're not, you know, I'm glad it didn't go far, you know what I'm saying? Because the last thing we need is the fans chanting in the stands, the South will rise again. But shout out to my white dude, especially you, because you play basketball, you're definitely an ally. Got that mustache. Let's go for a mustache ride. And so I like, especially now in the next 4 years, there's gonna be a lot of white guys being like, hey man, I voted for her too, you know what I'm saying? and they're gonna end up being like this guy who was very, very that all the men in his family, he said, all the men in my family fought to end slavery. And I'm like, okay, so you're using abolition as an aphrodisiac? That's crazy! And then he took it a step further. He said, my name is Nat, by the way, like Nat Turner. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of my face before my coochie revokes. Hey, y'all have been awesome. Have a great